Right, ladies and gentlemen, your next comedian is a very funny man. Give him some love, Mr. Josh Gross. Man, that's twice in a row. The beer here is really strong. I apologize.
It's alright. Very forgettable guy. Relatively new to Idaho. I moved here a little less than a year ago, and I'm having a little bit of trouble adjusting to some things that are very different from Oregon, where I moved here from. For one, your racists are so nice here. I mean, they don't like black people, but they'll help you move, you know, unless you're black. I'm also having trouble with the bartenders. Where I come from, they ask you if you want a drink. Here, they always say, "How you doing?" I'm like, "I'm fucking drinking alone. How do you think I'm doing?" How are you doing? That's a really big question, you know. Another thing here I'm having a little bit of trouble adjusting to is that the girls here wear a lot of makeup. I'm not really used to that. Back home, they go a lot more natural. It kind of freaks me out, some of the stuff that women do to their bodies. I had a girlfriend who told me about getting a pedicure once, about how they poured hot wax over her feet and ripped out all the hair, and I was like, fuck, did you tell them where you hid the explosives? Because you had to get that at Guantanamo Bay. There's that weird, like, eyelash curler that looks like it should be used to castrate livestock. What's up with that thing? I have expected girls to just pluck their eye right out of their head whenever they use that thing. For the most, look, I gotta tell you, ladies, you look much better natural. Well, okay, there's one thing. Okay, that was unexpected. I threw off my mojo. No, there is one thing. I got one little thing. I do kind of think it's really hot when a girl's missing an arm. What? Don't judge me. One-armed girls need love too. Are there any here? Raise your hand. The other hand. Come on now. You gotta keep an eye out for them, you know? So then the nice thing about growing up in Oregon, we had a lot of what we called loggers' daughters, you know? That one will come around, we'll get it sooner or later. I also think tattoos are really attractive. I don't have any myself, because, I mean, fucking look at me. People will be like, "Killer Chewbacca tattoo, man." I'm like, "It's a butterfly, shut up." The good news, though, is I'm going to be safe when the zombies come, because I will taste like I've been dropped on the floor. The thing about zombies, too, is they can't follow that, like, 3-second rule. So, like, 3-second rule. Oh, fuck, it's too late. Nope, not gonna try that part again, that didn't work. So I moved here for a job, and I was unemployed for a really long time in Portland. I did something like 14 temporary part-time jobs in the space of 2 years. It was really, really rough. There was like this period for a while there where I really thought I was gonna have to move back into my parents' car. And I did a lot of weird shit that came along, and I knew that like things had gone horrendously wrong with my life when I ended up being the mascot for a sports bar. I had to dress in a turtle outfit with a Viking helmet because reptiles thrive in the ice fields of Norway. And I had to go down and dance at football games, like, ah! And you know that something's gone wrong with your life when you have a little kid punch you and tell you that he hates you because he knows you're not a real turtle. And that's not even the worst part of your fucking day! I had this reporter I knew, he was a sports reporter, I'd known him for a long time, and I always had the helmet off and I was like gasping for air and sucking down water because it's like 9,000 fucking degrees in this turtle costume. And he walks by, I was like, "Oh, hey Josh." Like that's what he expected me from me all the time. This guy, nothing big. Anyway, since I moved here, I've gotten into a really weird emotional conflict with my dog. No matter how many times I watch him poop, I'm just really not comfortable with him watching me. And it's starting to feel really, really abusive. Like, I keep trying to close the door and he noses it back open. He's like, "Nuh-uh. How can I trust you if I can't see you when you're taking a dump?" And then he walks up and he sets his chin right in between my knees. He's like, "Yeah. Squeeze it. Yeah." I'm like, "You're supposed to be my best friend. This isn't fun, this isn't cool." At this this point, you're probably wondering if you should laugh at that. It's okay, go ahead, laugh. You know why? Because you're a bad person. You're all bad people. You know how I know? How many of you drove here tonight? Yeah, you're all gonna drive home too, you fucking assholes. You know why? You know why we drive drunk? It's because it's so much fun. First time you do it, you're like, shit, that's so much better than Grand Theft Auto. It's true, you know it's true. I had a homeless man show me his hemorrhoid the other day. Oh, were you on a date with him? I don't know, see what I am. I had my headphones on, so I didn't know what he was saying, and I was just like, yeah, I don't have any money. And then he just turns around and he pulls down his sweatpants and spreads open his butt cheeks, and there it is, staring me in the eye like a shiny new penny. And I pulled out my headphones like, what the fuck's going on? He says, well, I told you, but now I'm showing you too. And I was like, what? What'd you tell me? I don't know, I'm not up on the plot. He said, well, fuck you then, cracker. And he walked away. And now I'll never know. Could have been important. He could have said, I got a map to where they buried Jimmy Hoffa. Or, Jesus appeared in my cornhole. The virus is mutated. We're all gonna die. I'll never know. Yeah. I'm gonna go be sad about that now. I'll never know. Thank you.
Josh Gross, everybody. Very fun. Give him a round of applause.